Alright, y'all. Hope you guys are ready to learn the switch statement, a very cool way, and see that you can pretty much take a variable and test it against several different possibilities or options. Now, this is kind of the same as an if, else statement, but it's a lot cleaner syntax, and you can do a couple different and cool things with it as well. So, in this example, I'm just going to be taking a grade, like a student's grade, A, B, C, D, or F, and using that to test because we know we have limited options. It could only be equal to one of those 5 letters. So let's do that right now. So char grade, set this equal to C. And now here is the syntax for the switch statement. You type the word switch, and then right after it, you type what you're going to be testing. So what is the variable that can have those possibilities? Well, it's grade. It can have one of 5 possibilities, which is the letters A, B, C, D, and F. So in between curly brackets, in between these are where we're going to be explicitly writing all of those possibilities that could have. So in order to do that, we use kind of a weird syntax. We type the word case, hit a space, and then type the value that it could possibly be equal to. So again, the first thing is A. Now after this, add another space and add a colon. Not a semicolon, just a regular colon. Now you can pretty much read this like a sentence. So it's saying test grade to see what it's equal to. In the case of A, colon, what do we want to happen? Well, after the colon, you can type either just one single statement, a bunch of statements, as many statements as you want, just like you would inside an if statement. So what I'm going to do is just pretty much print something out on the screen. What would we say to the student who got an A? I don't know. I just say something stupid like sweet, and I don't know why it says sweat with the A and T. Accidentally hit caps lock there, but I'm just going to leave that. Okay. So apparently if the student got an A, we're going to yell sweat to them. Why? I don't know. Who the heck cares? Now after this, under the statement right here, I'm going to add the keyword break. And once I get done with this entire switch statement, I'm going to explain to you guys why I did that. Because if I just say it right now, it's not going to make sense. So this is what you do if the student gets an A. Yell sweat to them and then just add this keyword break, whatever that does. So on the next line, we need to build another case. So in the case of B, we need to print out something else other than sweat. We'll say, could have tried harder. We got to be rough on the kid. That's parenting 101. Don't take it easy on them. Never. Okay, so now, got a couple other ones to take care of. C. Okay, what would you say if your kid got a C? Well, I would say, I see you didn't study. And that is why I am not dad, because I wouldn't make a very good one. Because I would always use puns when I should be, actually having a conversation with them. But, whatever. Alright, now what would you say if they got a D? Well, I would tell my kid is, that's embarrassing. Is that how you spell embarrassing? I hope so. If not, well, that is embarrassing. How ironic is that? Now for F, what would you say in the case of a F? I would be, actually, let's do this. Let's say in the case of F, we just tell them that that's embarrassing. And if they get a D, just tell them that you love the D. That, again, thank God I'm not a father right now. Now, what this switch statement says right now is this. Test this character right here. If it's an A, do this stuff. If it's a B, do this stuff. So we can pretty much see the syntax of it right now. However, when all your cases are done, we're going to add one last case, and that's default. Now what this keyword basically means is if you go through the options A, B, C, D, and F, and this character isn't any of those, then run this statement by default. So what if we tested every character and none of them equal A, B, C, D, or F? Well, then that grade like wouldn't even make sense. So it'd be like, that doesn't even make sense. Explanation mark. Why the heck not? In a new line. Now, if we run this right here, check it out. Right now it's C. So it said, okay, I'm going to test this. In the case of A, print this out. Well, it's not A, it's not B, it's C. So what do you want me to do since it's equal to C? Well, just print this out. I see you didn't study, which it did right here, and then break. So if we added something else like, I don't know, what's even not a letter, like P, and then we ran this, what this program is going to pretty much read like is, okay, you want to test the grade, is it equal to A? Nope. B? Nope. C, D, F? Nope. So by default, if none of these cases are true, then this is what you want me to do. And it just says that doesn't even make sense because P is not a grade, so that's what happened. So the only other thing we need to figure out right now is, what the heck does this break statement mean? So let me go ahead and type B in there so we, forget about the P, and check this out. What this break statement means is just like a loop, it pretty much breaks out of it or discontinues it early. Now, why would we want that? Well, it pretty much is good for speed, and well, let me tell you what it does first. The reason that we want to break early is because we found our answer. There's no need to test if it's C, D, or F. Once we found the case we're looking for, why would we even want to run these? Because we know they're not going to occur. So what break does is say, okay, once you find it, skip over all of these and continue. Pretty much just helps you save memory and makes your program run a little bit faster. So that's what the break does. Again, you already know the break keyword, so you probably already understand it. So hopefully now you guys got a pretty good grasp on the switch statement, and in the future tutorials I'm going to be showing you guys another way that this is incredibly useful. But for now, I actually have nothing to say. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later.